Bye, everybody. We'll see you this afternoon.
Yeah.
Bye. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh, there's one.
Bye.
Yes, I can go down. I'm holding the car.
While you're out there, shovel the driveway, would you?
No.
Come on.
There's my car keys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That's always an adventure. And now what have I got to do? I got to stir this. Because we're making pies today. Pies for the kids' skating thing. And then we'll get the brew day started. Holy smokes. But I need a cup of tea. Where's my tea? Where's my tea? Where's my tea? Let's get our mash on, shall we? Or let's get our milling on, I should say. We got 17.77 liters of water. Just heating up so we can start our mash. Heating up our strike water here. I got the pump running as well because I'm recirculating at the same time while I've got the element on. That way I ensure a nice even distribution of heat because I have had issues before. Oh, my grain there. Have had issues before of it of the water not being at proper temperature, and I find that this helps maintain it a little bit more for me. So learned that trick from the man, the myth, the legend, the great Tony Yates. This guy's got all sorts of ideas. And yes, Tony, I know I still need to reposition my pump for better priming, but it actually primed up good today, so who knows. We'll put the drill of doom away and we'll get this manifold assembled. Things are happening. Let's just put this here. Keep that away from the element there. Perfect. Okay, so grains out of the way. Clean mash tun. We'll check off. We got malt done. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's going to go there. And now we're going to assemble the mash tun of doom. So basically built the .5. So this is my base IPA grain bill. I've touched on it a couple times before. And I really enjoy the flavor that this grain bill gives me. Really do. I mean, you can always try to brew to style, which is awesome. I try to do it from time to time, but I also like to brew the beers that I enjoy, because at the end of the day, you're the main one drinking it. So that actually looks pretty good. So to retouch on the grain bill, it is 85.3% of two-row, 5.5% of Munich malt, 4.6% of Crystal 60, but in this case I don't have any Crystal 60, so I substituted it for Cara Bohemian, which works awesome. And then we've got 2.4% of Cara Pils. I usually do a little bit higher, but I ran out, so I adjusted the recipe a bit. And then finally 2.3% of Cara Munich. And that's my basic. You guys can do with it what you want, but that's my basic grain bill for an IPA, my IPAs anyways, because I love the color. I love the color, and I love the caramel notes you get from the Cara Munich and the Cara Bohemian and the Crystal, if you were to use Crystal 60. Okay, so that's there, that's ready to go. We'll snap the lid on. We'll wait for our mash water to heat up. And that's just controlled by my STC. You can see that over there. Whoopsies. That's just controlled by my STC 1000. Set the temperature there, brings it up to temp. It actually works really, really good. And because of the pump, it overshoots minimally, which is awesome. But it will overshoot by a couple of degrees, and I'll let it recirculate through and cool down, and then I'll underlet, as I've done before, into the cooler, and then we'll start the mash. So we'll come back when I've got the the strike water heated up to temp. All right, guys. Like 4.4 of a degree. I'm not really gonna worry about that too much. 65.9. So we're just gonna give this a gentle stir. Got the pump drawing out of here now. Into the pump, outflow into the manifold, going into the mash tun. I'm gonna underlet. This is the best part. I mean, this trick is awesome. I mean, virtually no dough balls. Get a nice even distribution of water. While I'm at it, I should actually probably grab my old thermometer so we can take some temperature readings and see how we did. And there's that one there. How's this one working? This one's working good, perfect. Notice we got the backup in there. We'll just let that sit in there for now, and we'll keep an eye on it. Snag. Lenny Brew Day. First we're going to have a beer. Cheers, everybody. So mash temp is way low. I just checked it. It's like 60 degrees, and I want to be mashing in at 65. That's what I've done. Taking a liter of wort out. Brought upstairs the old kitchen. Got it heated up on the stove. I'm going to bring it up to, not to a boil, but I'm going to bring it up to a bit. I guess I should probably grab a thermometer. And then I'm going to re-add that to the mash tun, stir it in, and see if I can bump the temperature up a bit. And then I'll extend the mash for another half an hour. Oh, got a reply here. Let's see what's going on. Who's that? Who's that? Oh. Tony's doing a barley wine today. He's doing a batch sparge and the third runnings for his second beer. So I'm like, oh, try to take more grains than wort, actually. Whoops. I took wort instead. Crap. Oh well. This is what we're going to do. See if it works out. Brewing. Always an adventure. Cheers, guys. Boil. We're getting really, really close. Actually, we're at a boil now. So now what I'm going to do, boom, kill the heat. That's 1 liter, basically, of wort and grains in there. Take this downstairs. Thank God, it's just me in the house today. Me and the dog. Take this downstairs. Ignore the mess. You guys must be getting dizzy. And then we're going to add this to the mash tun. There's my spoon. Spoon is here. Boom, done. Add this to the mash. And give her a stir. See what happens. See what temp we get. Alrighty, let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. This is where you have to ask yourself, what would Paul Wicksteed do? What would Paul Wicksteed do? See if that brought it back up. If we get over 60, that'd be awesome. It's climbing good. That's perfect. That's 7, 62. Son of a gun. That's better. Well, you know what? That's 61.9. We're going to leave it at the 62. We're going to... that tastes really good. We're going to leave it at that. And I think I'm going to extend the mash time by another half an hour just to compensate for the muck up on my part. That's all. It's homebrewing. It's all about fun. Cheers, everybody. Great little trick, though. I mean, I'd never even thought of that. That's one of the cool things about the community. I mean, talking with guys like SJ and Kevin Clements and Tony Yates and Josh Hoover and Brad Nate Pico and Chris and everybody. They're like, do this, do this, do this. And you get an answer, boom, right away. Awesome. Awesome. Life is good. Okay, I got the sparge water heating up too, so I'm organized. Just gonna get my hops out. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'll do my hop measurement, hop weighing, when I've got the recirculation happening. But man, what a day! What a day! Actually, I just took a sample recirculation here. Came out 1063, which is actually my starting gravity. Was what I'm looking for. I got the sparge water heated up, so we've been recirculating now for about 15-20 minutes. And what we're going to do now is we're going to start our sparge. Got the sparge water heated up here. We're good to go. Let's give this a bit of a stir. And look who we're talking with today. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, live from Norway, Tony Yates.
Hello, everyone.
Hit the subscribe button. Gotta love this community, everybody. It's unbelievable. I mean, Tony's in Norway. He's been brewing all day. I'm in Canada. He's got to be like, I don't know, like 6. How many hours ahead are you, Tony? Like 6-7 hours ahead of me, time-wise?
6 hours difference.
6 hours difference. So right now, oh, it's actually 7 o'clock Tony's time.
Yeah.
1 o'clock my time. I bollocksed up the mash temperature, but that's okay. So we're going to kill the pump. And we're going to start our sparge. Okay, here we go. Nice and low, nice and slow. And we'll get this going on. That is good. Alright everybody, got some sparge action happening. The flows match, water coming in, water coming out, wort, beer, wort, whatever it is coming out. But check this out. Tricky roaster pan of doom. Let's see if we can get a shot down here, see how it looks. It's going for a nice even layer of water over the grain bill there. Speaking of grain bills, if you're ever in Red Lion, Pennsylvania, go to the grain bill for all of your local home brewing needs. There you go, SJ. That little tidbits for you, buddy. But yeah, this is working all right. That's really cool. Just made some adjustments there to the old pan. Try to flatten out as best I can. Seems to be working. Okay guys, so we'll come back once we've got everything sparged, collected, and whatnot. But look at this guy. The guy's on a mission. Did a barley wine today. Now he's doing his third beer. Unbelievable. Anyways, back when we're done. Liters collected. We're golden. We're going to transfer this in the old boil pot of doom right here. And Tony's working on some math. Gotta love brewing with friends. Life is great. Life really is good. So we'll get that there. And we'll disconnect and throw that up here. We'll give that a wash in a bit. Oh, pears. Wonder what's happening with that. And now we'll start to transfer things over to the pot the thrifty way. Do, 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 do. And oh yeah, we are way low. We're 1040. We're 1044. So what we're gonna do, got a couple options. I can brew it or dump in some malt extract, which I do not have. Or some dextrose, which is going to thin it out. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to brew it and see what happens. And then what I'll do, I may just boil it down a little bit to achieve our target gravity. But I may just go with a lighter beer. I mean, 1045 is so respectable for starting. Honestly. Not that far off. Actual 1.045. We can attribute that to the little mash temps that I left. I mean, I scented the mash for about a half an hour. Did bump up, did a deconcoction. I took out a liter. Maybe I should have added some more. Either way, you live to live. You don't live to brew. You don't brew to live. At least that's not the way I work. Either way, we'll get this boil going. We'll chat more with him. We'll chat more with the great man Tony Yates over there, and we'll brew it up. Be back in a bit. Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, 15. 15. You're right. Is that all you want?
No, I want 20. But I'd rather stick with a higher volume than I would with a lower volume.
Okay, so 20 is what? 5.2?
Yeah, it's
gallons?
just over 5 gallons roughly, yep.
If you take 253 divided by 5.2, for example,
Yep.
that will give you 1048.
Yep. Okay. So if we bump it up, yeah, it's basically going to come with 3 points, essentially.
You gotta bump it up, or you got to accept the way it is and readjust your hop schedule. Speaking of hop schedules, I gotta readjust mine.
Yeah.
Hold on there.
Okay, dude. Well, I'll let you do your math. I'm going to do my math, and we'll figure it out.
Good.
Brewing with Tony. Life is good. That math made my head hurt. A lot. Oh, finally, boys. Finally. Yeah, 3,000 watts. Takes a bit to bring things up to the boil. And so, you know, after talking over things with Tony, I was 6 points shy on my starting gravity. So what I did is I added some dextrose, brought it up to 1050, which brings me 1 point under my starting gravity of 1051. So starting gravity on this beer is now 1050. I'm just going to go through the hot break. And we've got our water bottle of doom here. And we're going to see if we can control this boil. Hops are here ready to go. We got some Belma. We got some Belma. And we got some Belma. Oh, heavens. Basically, hop schedule, really simple. 27.86 grams of Belma at 60 minutes. Sorry, 27, not 26, Larkman, you silly sailor. 27.86 grams of Belma at 60 minutes. 27.86 grams of Belma at 20 minutes. And then finally, 39.64 grams of Belma for a whirlpool of 30 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius. And then a dry hop at 67.85 grams for 4 days. Now it's going to get loud. Where's my stirring utensil? There it is. Well, you new brewers, I'm sure you've run into this before. Boil it over, what do I do? You stir, or in my case, sometimes you knock down the heat on one element, which I may do in a bit, because I always push my stuff. Because it happens. It happens. Through the hot break. Friggin' heck, finally. H2O in a spray bottle. Works wonders. Had to cycle off the element a couple of times, but here we go. So we're going to do 27.86 grams of Belma in at 60 minutes. Hops are into the pool. Don't boil over, don't boil over, don't boil over. Oh, it smells good. Okay, we're going to hit the timer. See how we do. Okay, timer's on. And this is the smell that my wife loves so much. Tired of brewing, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm doing is I'm just rinsing the grain bed down with some cold water so I can yank the manifold out. Then we're going to yank the manifold out, dump it in the sink, take this out to the compost pile. I'll show you guys what I got going on down there. Whew, heavens. Yeah, it's winter in Canada, everybody. Cheers, by the way. Mash on us here. No, that is not residual water. That's just what I used to cool it down with. Now we're going to take this to the old compost pile. Hopefully I don't kill myself and fall over and die, which would be very, very sad. Glorious day though in Canada right now, everybody. It's like -2. Oh, it's absolute heaven. Absolute heaven. Walking slowly. So I'm wearing bad shoes. And I got a bum ankle. Oh, we'll put this there for now. Whew. We'll put this here. Oh, you arrogant bastard. Huh, had that a while ago. Okay. Here's the old compost pile. Now, put up the manifold earlier, as you saw. I gave the old compost pile a stir not too long ago. Ooh, yeah. There. Look at that. Cleaning out a mash tun in under 2 minutes. And who says brewing is easy? I dare them to try this. So I stirred this earlier. We're going to let this cool down. I'll stir it in tomorrow because that compost pile is warm. And we're going to use this on the hops for next year. How freaking cool is that? Okay.
That's a barley wine.
Yeah. So that's nice. That's nice. But so I guessed I said 1198 before. What I meant to say was 1118 to 1120.
Sure, you're in the ballpark.
Mental math. Mental math.
Calculated guessing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Exact. Calculated guessing is the exact terminology I would use for sure.
Alright, let me cool this shit down so I can put it in the fermenter.
All right, buddy. I'm getting ready for.
Fermenter too.
I'm getting ready for our next top edition anyway, so we are gold. It's all good, dude.
Alright.
That was close. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Giddy up.
About 10 minutes left in the boil. Chiller's in. Getting ready to do the last hop drop in, like I said, 10 minutes. And we're going to whirlpool, or not whirlpool, but we are going to do a steep for 30 minutes at 80 degrees Celsius, which means I need to get the old thermometer of doom ready. And yeah. So yeah, all Belma hops. Ignore the math. That will come up in the video, which you will see in the very, very, very near future. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. Thank frig, we are done. Thank what?
I'm not allowed to say that word.
You're right, you're not. 20 liters at final gravity was oh, 1060, if I remember correctly. Where did I write it down? Did I write it down? 1060, which means we were 3 points shy of that. So what we're going to do, yeast is pitched, we're going to stop the lid on that gem, start cleaning, and then on to the next batch. Whatever will it be? On, done! Okay, 21.3, we're going to ferment at 18 degrees with the T58. Get this gem in there. All right, everybody, here we go! Here we go! Oh.
Yes, I did it.
So, Sarah, what do you figure? 20 or 18?
I don't get this.
18.
Oh, 18.
18 it is. Perfect. Okay. We'll set this for 18. Knock that down to 18 degrees.
7.
Boom, done. All right. Brew day done. Or is it? More to follow. Giddy smokes, everybody. Holy smokes. So I finished off at 1060 with 20 liters. And that was 3 points shy of the original gravity.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, I can't complain. Cannot complain, Mr. Yates. Cannot complain. And we are just... yeast is pitched, and we're just hanging out there. And things are getting all happy. But I leave...
How do you get rid of the chat bar? The chat bubble?
Oh, it's F menu, so whether or not that's like F1, F2, F3, or something like that, I forget which one.
And so now, I clean all my stuff. I come back, and I got Tony playing Minecraft with Sarah.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the only way it's going to be. And there we are. Cold there, Tony. You're blowing in your hands. What is it, like -2, -3 there?
It's like 15 Celsius, but it's okay.
15 Celsius. Oh, USO 5. Look at you getting all crazy.
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 This is for the second beer. This is for the second one.
What about number 3?
No. This is the only second one. So
All right.
there's the first one, which is the barley wine, and
Right.
then there's this one, which is the beer after, which is at. I think we're at 2. What are we at? We're at.
I put him on the spot.
And I think we're 250, 250 or 240 on this one.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. That's the wrong reading. No, we were at the. God damn it! I gotta take it again.
He's going to take it again. I put him on the spot. It's all good, dude. Brewing beer with friends, internationally or locally, doesn't matter. It's all good. But he's rubbing his hands, and it's like 10, 15 degrees. I call that summer.
Yeah, we call that summer.
We call it what?
That's summer.
Really, Sarah? Look at the camera and say what?
That's summer.
It's summer outside. What is it inside?
We call it summer. In the house, yeah, it's cold. Right,
It's
Sarah?
summer for them right now?
No, it's winter for them right now.
Holy.
Holy.